Everyone has different passions. Some may devote a lot of time into sports, singing, or photography perhaps. There is one unique art form that is practiced worldwide but isn't as well known. More importantly speaking, Aruba has plenty of resources to develop these types of artists. Can you guess what it is? Who knew there was so much more to glass than meets the eye? At Terrafuse, artists melt, heat up, and blow glass into different shapes and sizes.
The art form is a very broad one. We work with glass, but we work with glass in many different ways. We work with glass behind a torch, we blow glass, we melt glass into forms, which is called kiln casting, and we fuse glass, which means melting in 2D in the torch. So it's a lot about glass, it's about hot glass. It's not, we do work with cold glass a little bit, but we don't do stained glass or things like that. It's mainly about hot glass.
Aruba may be a small island, but the artists who are passionate with playing with ceramics and glass dedicate a tremendous amount of innovation and time into each pieces.
Well, I think Aruba has a lot of creativity. The people here are really creative. And I think with the glass, you can work in so many different ways. So people find their way, which fits with them and which fits with the idea of what they want to do. So all the participants made their plan. They discussed with the different trainers how the plan could be realized, whether it's a fish in glass or whether it's a ball or whether it's a strange shape or whatever they want to do, and discuss the technique that belongs with that goal.
Recently at Terrafuse, a workshop took place where experienced crafters instructed a few classes to stimulate the students. The workshop even attracted students from around the world to participate. One came from Singapore, and she was one of the students. She explains how she developed the passion for glass.
I fell in love with glass when I was young through stained glass windows. And I always wanted to work with glass after graduating. I studied jewelry design, metal smithing, and but we did a technique called plique couture, which is kind of like mini stained glass in enamel form. And I've always wanted to try glass blowing, so I'm mainly here to see and experience glass blowing, learn from the masters.
Melissa describes what she sees through the glass.
I love the way glass comes alive when light passes through it. So that's the main draw of glass for me, seeing the colors just pop under sunlight.
According to the instructors and students, Aruba has all the necessary resources to fulfill the students with this type of interest and passion. So if you are looking to get into something, perhaps you should consider this.